Okay, we're back, and it's time for what's starting to become like a monthly thing here on my page is a delivery from Japan. Japan Post right there. Alright, so I was on the Mint page looking for some stuff again, and I always just put in some random stuff. I was actually searching for Yuka Sakazaki, which I did not find any of, but I did get an amazing deal online on some Yuka Sakazaki cards. But in the meantime, I was on there and I was searching for a couple of things, and God, I don't even remember what the original search was that I was looking for other than Yuka. I was doing my usual Yuka Sakazaki, Mio Shirai, and Maya Yukihi searches, and then I started searching for other stuff, and something popped up on one of them. I think it was a Leaf search. I can't remember who I was looking for. Maybe I was looking for Terry Funk. Actually, honestly, I'm pretty sure that that is what I was looking for. I was looking for Terry Funk, hoping that maybe there would be some. I wanted to flip that over to see which order that one is. That's order number 2. I was looking for Terry Funk, hoping that maybe people hadn't snatched them all up yet from the site, but there was nothing Terry Funk on the site. But searching in Leaf, because I knew there would be like some Terry Funk stuff in the Leaf things, that was where I figured, okay, like there's got to be some cool stuff from Leaf. And I don't search for Leaf that often, so I found some really cool Leaf cards, which are in this pile. All right, now we have, let's see, I think we're going to do this pile first, though, because this was order number 2. I did order number 1, filled in the order as much as I could with some extra cards beyond the couple that I wanted, just because shipping-wise, it's worth it to buy more. And then it's always better when there's stuff on it from another shop on the Mint page. To order stuff from a second shop is what I always do, and then I just use it to fill in like free shipping. It'll end up being free shipping on the second one just because I'm tired. They will combine the shipping from 2 or more stores together and ship it out in one package, which means like the $20 to $25 shipping, it would have been like $50 for 2 orders, but it was only $25 to put the 2 orders together. So what I did, because there wasn't a lot of stuff I was really looking for on there, was I decided to start filling in some holes in some of my BBM sets. I figured that was the easiest thing to do. Now, right here, these are the base cards for the BBM ones that I just picked up. So this makes it a hell of a lot easier because I already have their base cards set up for them. So let's go through what we picked up in the way of BBM. Now, these are all, except for one, going to be BBM 2021 cards. In there's another one that's a 2023, but this is all 2021, and then I think a 2016. So, first card up right there is, of course, I don't know if she goes by Mochi or Mwaji, but Mochi Miyagi, right? Mochi Miyagi. Have her auto from a couple of the sets, but from this set, of course. Now, what I'm going to do is, like I tell people all the time, is I transfer, because this just shows us, like, that's number 3 out of 100 on the back of that one right there. So what I'm going to do is just transfer it over into a 75 top loader, and we have our auto on the front, base card on the back, and of course that's how we keep track of which one it is with a number on the back. Alright, so number 128 from that set, Mwachi Miyagi. Okay, our next one. Now, if you hear a weird sound, it's just me flipping to find the base card that we need for each one of these ones. Alright, next card from the 2021 set is Hiragi Kurumi. Alright, Hiragi Kurumi. Now, anybody who's big BBM collector, or if you're just a big name collector. Most of these ones that I got for this 2021 set were not the big name ones. That's mainly because these ones were this is, I almost cleared out an entire shop. Like one of the shops, I almost completely cleared them out of 2021s. The reason I did that was because most of these 2021s were actually a pretty cheap price. All right, we're going to pop that one down because that one is not one of these ones. I forgot about that one. Okay, our next one here is, there we go. Our next one here, number 73, is Momotani. All right, Momotani, number 9 out of 100. All right, so like I said, these are not going to be like the Maya Yukihis and the Yuka Sakazakis, the Hikaru Shidas and stuff like that, because those are the expensive cards. I'm trying to fill in a lot of holes on these sets, and I know I'll never fill in the entire 2021 set, but it's one of the ones where I can get a lot of the stuff I'm missing for really good prices. So, of course, if I can grab a bunch of these, like most of these ones that I got here, I got them for, I've got like 10 of them here. I got them for about the price of a box. So that's not too bad. Okay, our next one here, we already know this one. This is Miss Mongol. Was Miss Mongolia for a while. Now just goes by Miss Mongol instead. So let's see here. Oh crap, we took her out of the wrong one. We're supposed to take her out of this one and put her into this one. 75s are perfect for putting the two cards together like that. Alright, there we go. Miss Mongol or Miss Mongolia. Alright, our next one up from the 2021 set is number 149, Tomoko Watanabe. One of the more classic wrestlers from Japan. Yeah, and like I was just saying, I'm not, these aren't, I wouldn't consider these cheap cards. I've just got great freaking deals on them. Like, you see these ones on eBay and stuff like that, and you're not getting them for super cheap. So, a lot of the stuff on Mint, they have a lot of the girls for really, really good prices. So, I'm not going to pass up on something like that. All right, here we go. Number 61, Hikari, Shimizu, something like that. Yeah, sometimes we just don't know how to say the names exactly properly on these ones. Now, if you're wondering the price on most of these ones, I would venture to say that most of these ones that I have piling up here were around, I don't know, maybe the $10 mark, maybe a bit less. It just depends. A few of the cards were a little bit higher. I know one or two of the girls that we have up here, they were a little bit higher and a little bit more expensive, but not like it was crazy or anything. All right, next one we've got here. Are we focused? We better be focused. Chikayo Nagashima. All right, Chikayo Nagashima. Now, these are ones that if I was breaking the boxes, I'd be like, okay, don't really know this one, but pretty cool. Don't really know this one, but pretty cool. But when we get ones like that, it's still a nice way to fill in sets. So I can't really complain too much about that. All right, we got 3 left to go from this set. This one is an easy one. Leon, the Masked Wrestler. Leon's one of those ones where I think I have a Leon auto from pretty much every set that I've got so far. So that's a nice one to add since I did not have that one. There we go, Leon. All right, we're starting to run out of space up top, and that's just, do we move Juggernaut? Maybe we can move Juggernaut. Yeah, I didn't know what to put up here. I'm always grabbing DVDs and grabbing toys and grabbing pops to put up here, but then I decided today I wanted Juggernaut, and this is my new bobblehead. Isn't that awesome? It makes me laugh every time I see it. Okay. Yeah, I can't help it. Empire Strikes Back is like my favorite Star Wars movie. Actually, I'm lying. Star Wars is my favorite Star Wars movie, New Hope, because it was the first one, and it was the first one I ever saw. So yeah, that's why it's my favorite one. Okay, we got 2 left of the 2021 set. What do we have here? 118, Manami. I think we just hit Manami in the 2023 set, and I was trying to figure out who she was. Alright, so Manami, she's got a cool auto. And we didn't really stop to really look at the autos. Usually I stop and look at who's got really cool autos on these ones. She's got pretty cool extra little stuff written all down the side there and stuff like that. That's a pretty nice auto card. Alright, and our last one that we have here, number, is that 78? Yeah, number 78. Alright, number 78, there we go, Nadoko Tenma. I think that was one of the ones that was the higher priced ones from this. But yeah, I think this was from the Ikeburo. I think that was the location. That was from the Ikeburo location of the mint shops. And I basically, other than the doubles that I didn't need, I basically cleared them out of their 2021 stuff. So we'll just do a quick scan across since we can just basically see the girls on these ones. But that is a nice set to start filling in some holes in my 2021 set. So we got 10 more autos there. Now there are 2 more autos. And I forgot to write this one down. All right, so we got 2 more autos. The 2 that are the autos that are laying down, those are the ones that were the main reason for me going after these cards at this shop. Now, one of them I didn't really intend to buy, but I just ended up buying it anyway. Okay, so our first one here. Now, I'm missing only 3. Right? I'm only missing 3 of the specialty. These are the chrome card autos. This one's out of 50. So these are the chrome card autos, which they have the specialty chrome ones, of course, that are separate from the regular set. So the chrome card autos that we have, each wrestler has a normal version that's out of 50. I'm just looking at what it says on here. Normal version out of 50, a holographic version that's out of 40, and a silver paper version out of 30. Except for Mayu. Kihi always has to be different. Okay, so this one, why is her name escaping me? I'm looking at the 8 names from the chromes, and then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, I don't remember which one that one actually is. Okay, so this one, we're going to put that one down for right now. Because it's absolutely killing me that I screwed up and I totally forgot to write down her name. And I know her name. That's the huge problem, is I know her damn name. And it's just not coming to my head. So I gotta quickly put in my password. And we can quickly check who it is that we're looking at on this one. Oh, it's right in front of me. Yes, that is Haruka Umesaki. Haruka Umesaki. So for the 2021 set, I'm now only missing, I think, 2. I think all I'm missing is 2 of the chrome autos from that set. And then I have all, is it 8 or 9? I think it's 9. I have all 9 of the chrome girls for that one. Alright, so the most expensive card of this entire purchase of the day that I made is right here. This one should be a 2016. Yep. 2016 card that we have here. The cats are awake again. This is number 32 out of 82 of, there we go. We should all know who this one is, right? Everybody should know who this one is. Saki Akai just announced her retirement. She will be retiring, I think, after this year. Only a few more months to go. Finish up with DDT Wrestling. She was the first of the Japanese women wrestlers that I ever saw wrestle here in Taiwan when she wrestled for NTW. I missed a couple shows before that because I didn't know about the shows, or else I would have got to see a lot of the really good ones coming over, but she was actually really awesome, and that was a really good match. So that's a nice one to add to my collection. I have some pretty good 2016s. Like, I have some nice 2016 autos from some of the bigger names like Riho and stuff like that. So I figured that I would add a Saki Akai into that collection of 2016s, that small collection of 2016s that I have. Okay, so our original order that we put in only has one BBM card, and that's it. So we'll get that one out of the way, and then we'll start moving into the other stuff, the leaf and the tops and all that stuff. So our one, this is from 2023. This is from the new set. 2023, this is Yuki Mashiro. All right, Yuki Mashiro. This, some of these cards, I hate. BBM cards are a tiny little bit thicker, so when you put them into a 35 point, they're really, really tight inside. It's better to have them in a 55. 55s, you can actually almost fit the two cards in together, though, like that. All right, so there we go. 2023 Yuki Mashiro for that one. All right, we'll put them up here. Actually, we're going to have to start sticking some of these in front of the other girls because we are going to be having a lot of cards to put up in front of us over here. All right, now, first thing first is we have a non-WWE card, which is kind of crazy, but yeah. All right, I'm just flipping with my order stuff here. Now, the one, it came up under WWE, which is crazy. Like, I would have never thought of buying this card. I would have probably never bought this card, but it was in the WWE section, or at least it was in the wrestling section, and I don't know why. Now, it's a leaf. I think this is from the leaf. I can't see on the back. The Perfectly Cast. Yeah, so that should be from the Pop Century. Leaf, Pop Century, Perfectly Cast. Look at that one. Nichelle Nichols. Nichelle Nichols, who passed away, like last year or the year before? A 22 out of 25 Nichelle Nichols from Star Trek. I'm not a Trek fan. Not at all. I except for the new movies, I kind of liked them, but I'm not a Trek fan. But she passed away, and it was a damn good deal on this card, and that's one that I wanted to get for my Leaf collection, but also because if it's in Japan, it's probably going to sit there for a damn long time. And if there's anybody who is a big fan of Star Trek that I know, then at least I have that I can trade with them or show them or something like that. All right, our next one is from the Divas collection from 2012. So this card's 11 years old already. I got myself an Oksana. All right, Oksana. Most people probably don't even remember Oksana, right? Oksana wasn't really around for that long. I don't think she really was there for very long. No numbering or anything like that on it, but this Divas 2012 set, once in a while I see the cards pop up from that set, and I don't think I have any of them. So I just kind of figured, you know what? This one's cheap, because I'm pretty sure in Japan they have no idea who she even is. So I just grabbed it. Like, what the hell? Why not? If I'm getting a bunch of cards, I might as well get some stupid stuff along with it. And speaking of stupid stuff to go along with it, I've never ever had one of these Heritage, is it Heritage 2 or Heritage 3 autos? I always thought these were really ugly with the yellow and red and basically the hologram sticker they have on them, but who can pass up a Carlito? Like, that weird hologram type auto that they have there, it is strange. I think and the checklist on this one, they had a few good ones, they had some really, really weird ones too. So they have about 4 or 5 of these in the shop, but the Carlito one was really the only one I wanted to grab. I almost grabbed a Wade Barrett, but then I put it back because I found something else that I wanted to get instead, and I didn't want my cart to go over a certain price. Okay, our next one. I think this is what I did. I think this is what I swapped out the Wade Barrett one for, is just a Roman Reigns Heritage out of 25 silver base. It's a beautiful card. It really is. So I don't have a lot of Roman in my collection. I got a lot of Usos in my collection, but I don't have a lot of Roman. So I just I liked the look of this parallel, and I figured that's a nice one to put into the collection. And it's a clean card. Corners, edges, and everything like that. That is a clean-ass Roman Reigns card. All right, we'll stick them right there so we can kind of look at Carlito. All right, so the rest of what we have here is we have 5 Leaf autos. All right, 5 Leaf autos. So I'm kind of switching the order around to see which ones I want first and last. All right, this one was because I'm ordering the other Leaf Autos. I might as well grab this one. I like the yellow Leaf Autos. I have a lot of yellows. So Grandpa's calling me again. Yeah, I was grabbing a bunch of Legends, and I just kind of figured Manny Fernandez, the card was there. It was probably the cheapest one in their pile, too. And if I'm grabbing a bunch of yellows, I might as well add the Manny Fernandez yellow to my collection as well. So, Manny Fernandez is number one. Next one we picked up. This one should make Jim Cornette proud. Dennis Condrey. There we go. Midnight Express Dennis Condrey auto right there. Yellow one as well, which is nice. And the one that I really, really wanted, and the reason why I ordered all of these ones, they had a Bobby Eaton. And for the last couple of weeks, been listening to Jim Cornette on his podcast, talking about how he has a few leftover booklets and a few leftover autos of himself and all three members, and how there's really not much left in the way of any new Bobby Eaton autos out there. So I saw the Bobby Eaton and I just grabbed it. And then I was like, wow, Bobby Eaton and Dennis Condrey, both in yellow. Both are the out of 99 from the 2004 Leaf. So should Manny Fernandez. Nope, Manny Fernandez is 2017 yellow Leaf, but they're all the out of 99s. So there we go. And I have a Jim Cornette. I think I have a red or a blue Jim Cornette in my collection, but I have a Cornette. So now I have a Bobby Eaton and a Dennis Condrey to go with it. All right, the last two. I don't know which one I should pull up first. We'll go with this one first. We got a yellow duel from the 2014 set, 64 out of 99 of both Wild Samoans. We got Sika and Afa on that one. I loved Sika and Afa when I was a kid. I came along a little late for them to have their big runs, but whenever they came back to manage people, or they were with Kamala, or I found old VHS tapes about the history of the tag team titles, I loved the Wild Samoan stuff on there. So I've been a Bloodline fan since I was a kid. Like we're talking like 40 years a fan of the Bloodline, or even longer, because I always loved the Samoans. And that's a cool one. I didn't really even realize that these ones, the smaller, the Leaf original autos, that they would have the duels. Because I know they have the duels for like later sets, which are the normal size cards, but then most of those were sticker autos. So an on-card Sika and Afa auto, that is sweet. That might be the best one out of... Well, actually, I don't know, because the Bobby Eaton and Dennis Condrey together is awesome. Sika and Afa on a card together is awesome. And our last one that I just had to grab was a Blue Haku. Blue Haku out of 10. There we go. They had the 1 out of 1. I'm pretty sure it's the 1 out of 1. Because there's another Haku on there that has already sold. They had the 1 out of 1 Haku card in their shop, but it was already gone. So I grabbed the out of 10. So a blue out of 10 Haku Leaf Originals 2014 one. That is awesome. That card, that's one of the best ones that I've got going into my Leaf collection now. So we'll put that one right here in front of the... That's not a Wampa. What was he? I don't know. Snow creature. Snowman. We'll just call him Frosty. Okay, so there we go. We have a pretty damn good delivery going here. And it's got a lot of different shit. Like, we got a big mix of stuff that we've got going up here for this. So... yeah, I went from one shop. It was basically just all classic wrestling. Almost everything I got from this shop down below. Haku, Eaton, Condrey, Sika, Afa, Manny Fernandez, Carlito, and Oksana. Pretty much they're all not around anymore, or not wrestling anymore. Nichelle Nichols, she's gone now. I think the only modern thing we have up here is Roman Reigns. So there we go. Bloodline front and center, and OG Bloodline right beside him, right there in the front. And for our cards up there, I'm not going to go through all the names again. I don't know. I can, but I'm not going to pick up every damn card either. Like this one was our 2023, which was the Yuki Mashiro. Our other specialty one that we had there of course, is our Saki Akai, the 2016 card that we got there. And our other specialty one that we picked up, of course, is the Haruka, how do we say it? Haruka Umisaka. The Haruka Umisaka of the Chrome card, right there. All right, so yeah, the Yuki Mashiro, that's not like any specialty card. That was just something that I happened to grab because I just wanted something else from this one to grab to fill in the cart basically. So, all right, so there we go. Haruka Umisaka and Saki Akai 2016. We'll put them in front of the Bloodline there, and we'll just do a quick scan of our 2021s that we have there. Now, the names are not in the right order, but we have Hikari Shimizu, Momotani, Nadoko Tenma, Chikayo Nagashima, Hiragi Kurumi, Minami, Miss Mogul, Mwaji Miyagi, Leon, and Tomoko Watanabe. Like I said, that is not the order of what I just showed you because the order I have written down is very different from the order I just read out or the order that I put them up there in. So there we go. Out of 10 Haku. We have an out of 25 Roman Reigns. We have an out of 99 Sika and Afa. We have a Midnight Express reunion right over here by Juggernaut, Condry and Eaton. And we got Manny Fernandez up there just for fun, along with Carlito, Oksana, and the great Nichelle Nichols. Let's put that one there. Actually, we should just put the girls back up top. And we can finish it off. Should we just finish it off with the Bloodline right there? Or should we finish it off with the Midnights? The Midnights and Manny. All right, we'll finish it off with the Midnights and Manny Fernandez right there. So that's it for me on this one. Thanks for hanging out for my latest order from Mint. If you're new here, like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff because we're always breaking stuff. I seem to get in an order from Japan about once a month. These are always fun to go through because it's always going to be a pretty big mix. It's always going to be pretty much centered on my BBM collections because that is my main focus with card collecting, but I do love me some Leaf autos. I do like some older school stuff. I do love the Bloodline, and there's Haku over there. I'm just scared of Haku. I figured I'd buy it so he wouldn't come here and kill me. Okay, so there we go. Like, share, subscribe, hang around. We got some WWE breaks coming up. We've got some of the BBM Dancing Heroine stuff coming up, or maybe it's already up. I think that one's already up, but we got BBM Dancing Heroine. We have some of the CJ Lovin' You and Juicy Honey stuff coming up for the adult breaks. And other than that, I'm not touching AEW product. Every time AEW product comes in and they show me the odds on an auto, it just makes me not want to buy it. So I will be back with either AV cards from Japan, BBM cards from Japan, WWE cards from either Topps or Panini, and maybe we will be doing some more show-offs of some more of the Funko Pop hits that I get when I go to that Funko shop that is back, and they have reloaded their pops, which means I may need to reload my collection again. Okay. So that's it. Like I said, thanks for hanging out on this one. I always love showing off my mint orders because if I show them off around the house, I just get yelled at by the wife and the cats just tell me to feed them because nobody cares. Nobody at all around here. Okay, so that's it. I'm out of here. See you guys on the next video, whatever it will be. Stay tuned. There will be a new video up within a few days of this one coming out, and there's always new videos coming out. So stick around, hang out. I'm always going to be around. Well, not always, but I'll be around for a while. Okay, see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.